ITSMAP Group 1. This video is about how the landscape and portrait view is looking through the different APIs. On the left we have API development, also called R. Then we have API 29 and MP 22 and API 16. And all the views we have with the history, current and favorites, they looked completely the same because it already looked fine in portrait and landscape view, so we didn't bother to make any difference to them. But if we go to something like settings in them all, we needed to set it down. But there is some problems with the older APIs compared to the new ones. Example, at the API 16, all buttons and switches is not shown, and the buttons can't have a color background on them. It was not existent at that point, but for the most, everything is existing. Example, another example we have is if we got a band and we want to make a slide on it, we can't show the colors in the one direction on the API 22. But funny enough, it's working in the older one. But yeah, it's some of the difference there is there. But if we look how it looks in a portrait view for settings, it look like this. Then we can go back and go into shopping list. It will also look like the same. When we putting it down, yeah, there's a not bigger different, and the colors is also a little bit different in the different versions. If you now go to the ingredients view instead, whoop. Oh, I closed tab. It also looks fine, and we have a little in-screen menu. It's a little bit compact and at the older versions, but it looks fine in the newer ones. But all the views activity we have is they're trying to go dynamically around. And also the search menu. We can just try writing cat example. Okay, now we run out of API calls, so we'll just look at the views. It will still be the same when we lay them down, but if we going into ingredient edits, then it will look like this when it's in portrait view. And again, we have a problem with the background in the older versions because it didn't exist in these ones. And if we lay them down, it will just lay the bottoms down so there's more space on the screen. We can now go into recipes. Just trying to take at the older versions we have still a little bit problem with space on the screen, and also the favorite button is also a problem. But at the newer versions it isn't a problem. Okay, I got a problem with the text. It will not be in the ending version. But these two would anyway be the same, so. But this is how it looks in the different views, and yeah, it's a little bit small in some of the versions.